The van and step van market segment is huge. NACFE estimates there's about 4.1 million Class 3, 4, 5, and 6 vans and step vans on the road today in the US and Canada. And that number is actually expected to reach 8 million by 2030. E-commerce and the need for last mile delivery solutions are driving the rapid growth of the van and step van market segment.
In the past, there were relatively few suppliers of vans and step vans in the truck marketplace. That is certainly changing with electrification. Not only have we doubled the number of OEMs participating, but we've got some exciting partnerships with Amazon and Rivian, Arrival and UPS, and BrightDrop and FedEx. So there are exciting things happening in this marketplace.
The medium duty space, this is the category where we can really optimize battery capacity and performance along with the operational needs of an urban setting.
And the vans you can deliver everywhere. They're big enough that you can do commercial stops in them. They're big enough that you can have some of the area that's right around our building. The van's gonna be packed, but it can handle it. But it can also handle the residential deliveries, which is great to see.
Our biggest champion has really been the driver.
The fact that they have less noise, they're less fatiguing, they're fun to drive, there's certainly a wow factor there.
It's the best truck we have, and it's gonna drive the way they want it to, and they can have the nicest ride while they're out there working.
I actually like driving the smaller vehicles more because, you can get around a lot easier in Manhattan, help out the environment, and cut down on the pollution, and still get the job done just the same. All the drivers who use them every day love them.
And at a point in time where it's difficult to recruit and retain drivers, having a wow factor is going to be a considerable help to the industry.
We've really reinvented the step van. And what I mean by that is that with the electric drivetrain, you're able to really look at the architecture of the vehicle completely differently. So the floor of this vehicle is 10 inches lower to the ground than a traditional step van, which means that it takes 2 steps instead of 3 steps to get in or out of the vehicle. Now that can be very significant for somebody that is making 200 stops a day. And the other aspect with electric vehicles is obviously the one-pedal driving. We have a very aggressive regen setting on these vehicles, which means that they decelerate quite aggressively and come to a complete stop without anybody needing to touch the brake pedal. That's great from a maintenance perspective as well as from the driver comfort perspective.
So what I like about this truck is how it handles. You don't have any lag, you don't have any downtime, you step on the throttle, you go. Quiet, the only thing you hear is the road noise. People look at you, they're asking questions. Is this all electric? Are you serious? There's no engine in this? They're kind of amazed. They kind of stand there and stare at it.
We started installing EV chargers a couple of years ago. If we're installing EV chargers, we have to put our money where our mouth is. So this makes perfect sense for us. So it's just a matter of as we retire vehicles, we'll be replacing them with electric vehicles.
Our goal is to become the greenest courier company in Canada. For us, the objective of electrification is really about environmental sustainability while still being able to maintain the requirements of the business. It's a journey, and you think of 5 vehicles being deployed in Vancouver today, but our plan is, 5 becomes 10, 10 becomes 20, and eventually, 1,800 vehicles over the next 10 years.
You're not disturbing anyone when you're driving down streets at 8 o'clock in the morning and people are still potentially sleeping, right? You're rolling up to people's houses and you're getting out of the truck and it doesn't make any noise at all. My kids do know that I'm driving a vehicle that's electric. They tell their friends, at school, and it's nice to know that there's less pollution because I've contributed to that by driving an electric truck.
Level 2 chargers are used to charge electric vans and step vans. This opens up some new strategies for charging, whether it's a single vehicle or a fleet of vehicles.
When we come back at the end of the day, it's just basically a matter of parking it in the correct spot that has the electric charging stations above it, plugging it in, making sure the blue light shows up, and we're good to go. It charges overnight.
This past year, we put in over a dozen new chargers. We knew where we wanted them, we knew how to install them. And honestly, whenever new electric vehicles arrive at our facility, we'll be more than ready to be able to handle them.
The challenges that I see with going fully electric are basically our employees fighting over who gets the next truck.